Hey guys, this is Doran, CEO Culture Matters. Today's book review is on I love this movie and I love this book. So, if you haven't read the book, everything that happened in the movie was dumbed down version of this book. Jordan Belfort not only literally was a sick genius when it came to leadership, speaking, sales training. I mean, what he really did, 95% of what he did was totally legit. Getting very wealthy people to buy $5 stocks up to $10 stocks. It was very legit. No one had ever thought of it before. But all the sick and twisted things he did are in this book, and they're all true. The only thing about this book that's a little bit different than the movie is that they changed some of the characters around. Like in the book, Mark Hanna is the guy that, touches himself oddly when the Duchess walks into the mansion, and not Danny Porce or Danny Azoff in the movie, like the guy with the glasses, the heavy guy. What was that? Jonah Hill. There you go. So why would you want to read this book? Now, other than the fact that it's extremely fun to read, Jordan Belfort's actually a fantastic writer in his way of making it visual and clear and not dumbing it, making it very complex. Like, he writes well. He could take something that is complicated and make it pretty profound, pretty quick. It's about 500 pages, but it's a quick read in the sense that you don't want to put it down. Why would you want to read this book from a business standpoint? Well, one thing I want to make very clear, and this is why I'm completely obsessed. I love this guy because he did something, especially at an age that most people spend their whole first half of their life saying they're too young and the rest of their life saying they're too old. Well, in this book, and the more you study him, you'll realize at 24 years old, when he was completely bankrupt from a business that he had already done, which was basically a food business, like a trucking food business, delivery business, completely bankrupt. They took his car. He was in debt, thousands of dollars. He decided to become a stockbroker. And he had no money. And his first day on Wall Street, basically, it imploded. It was 1987. It was like Black Friday or something. And he started all over again. And that's where, he did the penny stocks. He was doing really, really well. He actually had remorse that he was doing so well selling penny stocks to basically average people, which are poor people. They got no money and they were losing. So he ended up starting his own brokerage firm. And that's when he literally started with just two guys, and in a couple of years turned into 1,000 brokers who were also young. Give me them young, give me them dumb, give me them naive, and I'll make them amazing. I'll make them great. Now, what can we learn from that? This is how he did it, and this is how I've done it in my life. Literally change people's ideologies, give them the tools to be successful, because I modeled what he did. And every day he trained his people for 1 hour in the morning and 2 hours at night, and then 5 hours every Friday. See, when you pour into your people, it's like you pour into your kids. If you give your kids love, but you don't teach them how to be a successful person, they're just not going to be successful, or at least less likely. They're going to learn it from someone else if they want to. Well, if you give your employees love, but you don't give them the skill sets, you don't take the time to teach them how to be great, how are they supposed to be great? And Jordan Belfort did that. I know he did a lot of bad things, and he got in trouble. He was in jail for over 20 months, and he stole from people too. However, he also legitimately raised billions of dollars and took companies public, over 100 of them, that helped a lot of people. But what we can take away from him was one of the most sick and twisted, best leadership examples of all time, because he created a culture of over 1,000 brokers that did something that we all wish in business we could do. Internalize our scripts, ask the right questions, and help lead people make the right decisions. And that's what it's all about. When you work harder on yourself than what you do, you will be successful. And Jordan Belfort has done that. And the best part is, after he lost it all, when he was in his 40s, he started all over again. And remember that quote, most people spend the first half of their life saying they're too young, and the last half of life saying they're too old. Well, over $100 million that he owed the government, he got back out there, he started a mortgage company, he made a ton of money doing that, and now he's a speaker and an author and a teacher, and he's sober, and he's changed his life around. So to me, that's inspiring, that no matter where you fall, you can always get up. So I hope this video is of value to you. I hope it implores you to want to read his books and look at his story and change your perspective of the Wolf of Wall Street, and you guys have a great day.